This is probably the most exciting phase of any elephant hunt. At this point, you're probably very close, perhaps closer than you ever expected to be from a wild elephant. But you'll be shocked at how well elephants blend into cover and how little cover it takes for an elephant to hide almost completely. Whether you're looking for a worthy bull or a tuskless cow, you must now find out. Often you have to go very close, then retreat and circle back to look at all the individuals in a group. This phase often happens at midday when African winds are swirling and unstable. So the trackers are paying close attention to the wind while the PH studies the herd.
Yeah, he's very inquisitive. It's fine, no problem. He's not actually feeding there. He's looking at us. He's pretending to eat. That's something that he put in his mouth. It's called crotalaria. They don't normally eat that. This is called displacement behavior, where what he's doing is he's pretending that he wanted to eat there, but actually he's checking us out, see how wide open his eyes are. If he was feeding, his eyes would be half shut. And he's just listening to us talking. If I talk in a proper voice, he'll probably flare up a little bit. He might come in a step or two, but then he'll back off. There we go, that's fine. He's going to back off now, watch. Back off, big guy. Back off, back off, back off. No, don't worry. Back off. Back off, big guy. Back off, back off, back off, back off. That's fun stuff, isn't it?
Not every group or herd will contain a suitable animal. But if you get into a group of elephants and you manage to see each and every one and determine that there's nothing in there you're looking for, hey, you've won on that day.
Nice elephant. Anywhere else, probably.
Anywhere else?
The champagne cork would have been gone.
But, we're not anywhere else.
No, that's true.
This is the kind of bull we're seeing. What a fantastic experience. Depending on the range, you may be in a shooting position while you're evaluating the elephants. But even a small group of 4 or 5 bachelor bulls is likely to be spread out, whether resting or feeding. Even if you see an acceptable bull, most PHs will want to look at the entire group, making sure there isn't a monster being overlooked. So often you'll have to do some creeping and sneaking to get into position. You're excited and a little bit scared. This is the time when firearm safety habits become critical. Your chamber will certainly be loaded by now, but check it one last time. Check the power ring on your scope too. Depending on the terrain, you may want some magnification or not, but make sure it's where you want it. As you're creeping and sneaking, check your safety repeatedly. Keep your fingers away from the trigger guard, concentrate on keeping your muzzle in a safe direction, and follow your PH's lead. If a final approach is needed, it'll usually be just you and the PH, the tracker staying back to reduce noise and movement. Follow your PH's lead and be very, very careful where you step. The PH will probably carry the shooting sticks, and if circumstances dictate, he might be able to set them up. But as we've discussed earlier, with elephants, be prepared for that standing unsupported shot and expect it to be very close.